Ram eats
so
everything
painful.
else.
We're folding socks, but he's going to give me a Ram sticker holder.
Eat.
I feel like an old woman. Anyway.
You don't look like an old woman.
What are you doing?
I got no idea what any of that means, but anyway, that's right.
But passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
All right, done and dusted.
Finally.
The wedding is finished.
This would have to be like the longest wedding prep of my life.
Well, our daughter is hitched. She's on a honeymoon. She's with her husband.
Well, I'd hope so.
And we're good to go.
Who else is she going to be with?
We're good to go. So, good news, the diesel heater is all sorted in the caravan, so now we have a diesel heater that's working.
Yep, let's hope it lasts for the whole next 12 months, because that's when we need it most.
We can't use it at the moment because it's like 35 degrees outside ATM.
But we've tested it anyway, and it seems to be working. And
I tested it when we had the air conditioning on, and Justine got cross.
I know, he decided to try it in the middle of the friggin' day where it's like friggin' nearly 40 degrees outside. He goes, let's test the diesel heater today.
But it worked. It worked.
Anyway, it works, and that's a good thing. So he's hoping it lasts.
Yes. So, bit of a shorter episode today, I think, because we've only really just got back from the Gold Coast, and we just wanted to have some family time. And now we're getting ready.
We did a bit of a clean of the van too.
Yeah.
Because always when it comes back from the workshop, it needs a thorough cleaning.
Yeah. And we dug up some of our old sheets and linen from our storage unit.
We are going to get some nice new linen, but that's to come.
Justine did some acrobatics to get up to the box, up to the top in the storage unit.
Yes, hence why my back's still really sore. I shouldn't have done that, but anyway.
Yeah.
We won't tell our chiro that we did that.
No, but that's okay.
Needs to be resting.
So, today we're going to go behind the scenes of getting an oil change on the Ram and getting a few little things sorted on that.
Yes.
And you are going to do an encore of your little folding performance.
Yeah, I've actually had I've had a lot of feedback on the couple of items that I folded. People actually have been asking, can you do that with jeans and a dress and all that kind of stuff? And I said, well, I've actually just sort of done it with everything that I own, and I thought I'll just do like a little video, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes, however long it takes me to do it, and I'll just do each item so people can see that it is that easy. And to be honest with you, our cupboards and the drawers are still looking amazing, and it's been, I know we were away at the Gold Coast for 5 days, but even being back and doing all of our washing, I actually enjoy folding the washing now. I used to hate the washing, but I actually enjoy doing this fold.
I'm so glad we got this on camera.
Yeah, I actually enjoy it. I don't like doing washing in general, but I have to say it's definitely, it saves space. And I know where everything is now because Tim would just willy-nilly shove everything in there. So the best thing is, because the boys are so good at their shove technique, they actually can't do that now because everything's in its spot and there's actually room. So there's no need to shove.
Well, it's definitely saved space.
It's saved heaps of space, and when you open the cupboard, you can actually see what you want to wear for the day. You can actually choose. You can see your shirts, and that's the best part about it. There's no pulling one thing out and then the whole pile comes out onto the floor. So
I haven't perfected it yet, but
I still open his cupboard to put stuff away, and he's shoved things in there, and then they come back out, get thrown on the bed. And then Tim has a lesson on how to fold it. But then he has a tanty because I can't do this.
Well, I don't know
you do. And then he does the whole, but you do it so much better. You're so good at it.
I don't know if you have to go to the extent of folding the socks, but I know that you do. So
you can do whatever you want with your socks, all right?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't really wear socks anymore, but I know we will be down in Tassie.
I know, it's going to be a little bit different. So come Tassie time, I know we're going to probably have a lot more warmer stuff. We are going to have to get a little bit of a couple of things and then exchange, but I think they're going to be all folded exactly the same way. And I know with the big puffy jackets, you can do it similarly, and you actually end up tucking it into the hood of the big puffy jackets. I've already started my southern, I guess, clothes folding right down. So anyway, I'm going to do that so that Tim can go off and do whatever he needs to do because he's got to edit and, do all that stuff.
Got to get this up this afternoon, so.
Yeah, today's Sunday.
Hurry along.
Hurry along, please.
So, look, we are going to be on the road this week, so we're heading south. I think we're going to head down towards Byron Bay, so.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, that's whether we'll get there this week or not, I don't know, but that's the first pit stop.
We should get there this week. We're hoping to put everything to play. My back's starting to come good, which is exciting. It's been It's been harder for me
I know.
because I do like to do everything around the caravan, and having to be laying in bed and having to watch Tim
too, baby.
do it. What's even more painful is watching Tim try and do it, and then I watch from a distance going, oh my God, there's water all over the bench top.
It's hard for me.
There's stuff all over the floor.
And then I getting some referred.
Do you know what? You are so full of it.
That's true.
He's full of it. Anyway.
All right, well, let's get cracking, hey?
Yeah, we need to do another van day so people can see how you really were treating me.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, please. Give me a break.
Right, well, let's go.
Let's get the violin out for him.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Do you know what? This is what I mean. See, he's got to put it back on. I'm actually hurting. So, I feel like an old woman. Anyway.
You don't look like an old woman.
What are you doing?
All right, welcome back. We're just a few days away from heading south in the Ram and the Sunseeker. We are so excited. But we thought today that what we would do is that we would bring the car up to my brother-in-law's house. He is a licensed mechanic, and he's going to give the car a once-over and an oil change and give us an opportunity to show you a little bit around the engine of the big girl. Alright, so here it is. This is the V8 Hemi engine, 5.7 litre. She is a big girl, and my goodness, the amount of heat this thing gives off is pretty intense. I was talking to Riley, and he was asking when the service interval is for the Ram, so it's every 12,000 Ks. But we've got 7,000 up at the moment, but I'm obviously, because we're travelling, and I'm just not too sure where the nearest Ram dealer will be for us to get the service done at 12,000. I suspect it'll be somewhere down Canberra way, but just didn't want to have that pressure of knowing that the Ram needed an oil change, and there was nowhere for me to do it. So, and Riley was just saying that it's a good idea for us to change the original oil out anyway, just in case there were any sort of metal filings or any sort of lubricant that could have been around since the car was being made.
Got no movement anywhere?
Looking good.
Yep, all feels tight to me.
The old compressed air, hey? The Ram has this button, which I'll show you, has this button on the dash, which is the tow haul mode. So when you push it, it goes into a different mode. And what I've noticed doing that is that the engine has much higher revs, and it only uses, I think, 6 of the 8 gears.
That's correct.
So what's the advantage of using the tow haul mode?
The advantage, it takes probably a lot of the strain if you don't want to be in top gear towing 3 ton of caravan up the road.
Well, 3.5 in our case.
Yeah, 3.5 ton. That's a fair ton of weight, and the poor old transmission. Your top gear is not really designed for towing, really.
Right.
In short terms, it's really just a highway cruise gear, just for not towing anything and just cruising up the highway at 110, 115, whatever speed you like to do.
So it basically it keeps the transmission in good health.
Yes, and
but it's not all that good for fuel consumption, though, right?
No. As you were saying, I think your fuel consumption jumps up a fair bit with you in the tow haul, but the transmission will love you for it because it's not sort of trying to run a marathon in top gear.
Yeah,
lugging 3.5 ton up the highway.
Whereabouts is the air conditioning unit in this beast? Because I got no idea. I don't even know where anything is. But
so Tim, this runs on the new R1234YF, which is the new refrigerant.
Oh yeah.
Coming out, which all new cars will translate sort of onto in the next 10 years.
Yep.
There's your high pressure liquid line out of your AC compressor.
Oh yep.
That goes to your condenser up the front here.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got a high pressure liquid line out of your condenser. Yep. And that goes under your battery there.
Okay.
Into your firewall of your cab, through a TX valve.
Yep.
Where all the change of state happens.
Uh-huh.
And that's your suction line back to your compressor.
Okay.
And then it all starts again.
I got no idea what any of that means, but anyway, that's right. But tell me, what's the secret to keeping a car cold? Because I've read on a lot of forums, people get a bit upset about the air conditioning in the Ram, but we've never had any issue whatsoever. We just stick it on 20.5 degrees, and Justine just complains of the cold, which is nothing unusual there. Justine complains of the cold all the time. But it does have dual air conditioning, which is good. But what's the secret to keeping
Look, all I can suggest is maybe run it on recirc and maybe run it a bit colder, because if you're running it on fresh, your AC in the car is taking hot air straight from outside the cabin straight into the car, which has then got to try and cool down. Whereas if it's a hot day, it's never going to cool the cabin down. No. So it's going to work twice as hard as what it has to.
Yeah.
So all I can suggest is run it on recirc and maybe even put the temp down to 20.
Yep.
18, however cold you want it, and try that.
Well, we've never had any issue whatsoever with the aircon on the car. It's probably not as cold as, say, what the Ranger was, but it's still, the Ranger was like Antarctica, man. Yeah. What's the advantage of the new refrigerant? It's colder, is it?
Not really colder. It's better for the environment. A lot better for the ozone. A lot.
Well, that's a good thing.
A lot better for the greenhouse gases and all that sort of thing.
Let's do this. All right, I'm going to start with jeans. So I don't know how you're going to film this, but I'm going to use a table because it's going to be easier for me. So simple, long pairs of pants. It's just jeans, tracksuit pants, all your long stuff. Fold it in half, and where the crutch is here, you need to come over here. Just fold that little bit in. You're supposed to be filming this, not me. Fold that piece in.
Yep.
We're going to fold this. I'm going to fold it over again. And this bottom bit here, I'm going to spin it around. You're actually going to tuck this into this part of the pants. I don't know if you're getting that on the film.
Yeah.
And you just tuck it in here like this. And that's how we fold them. And I'm actually stacking them like this if it's in the drawer, or just on top of each other.
All right, that looks pretty cool.
So, jeans done. It's so nice to have a clean caravan. Because I've had a massive clean, it's actually nice because you can see the tables, the chairs, the beds, everything. All right, so I've just got a singlet here, like just a sleeveless shirt. So just like all the shirts, you're just going to fold, don't worry about that bit there. You're just going to fold the back up like that. And you're just going to flip it over. So I should probably show that. That's probably really bad showing you. It's just because I've been into the habit of doing it quickly. Fold that bottom bit just under like that. I don't know if you can be sitting. You need to be sort of like that.
I've got it.
See, I have a plan, and he never does it how I want him to do it. He's getting lazy, he's sitting down, because I'm the one with the bad back, but he needs to sit down. So you need to, so people can see what I'm doing. Right. So even though this doesn't have sleeves, just fold it over into the center, and then fold this over into the center again. So you're more or less just bringing it in, fold the top down, and then fold it again. And then when you flip it, tuck your fingers into the back of the shirt where the little pocket part is. And then I actually grab the shirt and just sort of flick it over, and then just pull it back over. So that's your singlet. Now with the dress, it's the same concept. You always have to have the bottom part of the shirt or the dress tucked up behind it. So always have the front of it facing you. And I now just sort of bring it to me, and then I'll fold it, but I'll leave, you know, this much of the bottom of the garment as the bit that you're going to fold as the pocket at the end. So again, if you've got long sleeves, just bring the whole thing in again. And if you've got long sleeves, just fold it back and down on itself a little bit. I don't know if you could see what I meant. I'll show you again. So just fold it into the middle. And then with the long sleeve, just bring it back on itself and just run it down that same size. Fold it in half or like a quarter, and then a quarter again. So then you're left with this pocket at the back again, and that's going to be the bit that you're actually going to tuck the whole dress into. And you just bring that over and make it nice and neat. So that's your dress. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's very cool.
Shorts. Now, the shorts are the same with anybody. With the boys' shorts, all I'm doing is folding it in half. It's like the long jeans. Just fold the crotch in slightly, just so you got more of a straight line, and bring down the waist a quarter, or like a third, I should say, and then fold the bottom of this again up into the waistband of the pants. And then that keeps it sitting straight however you want it, and it doesn't come up, doesn't go everywhere. That's shorts. Now, what's really cool, right? Well, this is a t-shirt, so I think I showed you this in the last video, but I'll show you again. So you're just going to fold it, you're going to leave this bit, you're going to leave this much at the back. It's probably not as neat as what it was when I first started, because I've decided. So it's up to you. If you want to leave it like this, you can, or you can fold it back. It's up to you. I generally got to the point where I really don't care, and I just fold it over each other because I feel like it works exactly the same, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
Sorry, say it again.
Doesn't have to be perfect. And then you've got your little pocket again, and again just put your hands in, you're grabbing the back of the shirt, and then you're flipping that pocket over, and then you have your shirt. You can just tidy it up a bit if you want. So that's your t-shirt. Now what's really cool, right, is that I sort of just figured this out myself, because pajamas and pajama pants and everything go missing. So I thought I'd actually try this and see if it works, and it actually did. So what I do, same concept with the shirt, but this is just his pajamas. So start it like you would normally, but then get the shorts, fold them in half, sit them like that, and then you can just fold up, they're a little bit longer than the shirt, just fold them up a bit, and then start that same process as folding a shirt. Bring it in a third, then bring it in another third on top of each other. Bring it down, same concept, pocket, bring it over, but now you actually have the whole pajama set together in a pocket.
That doesn't take very long, does it, baby?
No, I've been doing so much of this now, I feel like a bit of a pro because I can do it so fast. It's so awesome.
Should we have a look at your wardrobe?
I think my wardrobe's not too bad, actually.
Hang on, I'll have a quick
You can
look.
have a look, yeah.
This is like an impromptu thing. Look at that.
Pretty good, hey?
Yeah.
On the bottom, that's my pajamas that I just sit on top of my dresses because I use them every night, obviously.
Nice job.
You were so praying then that I was going to have crap everywhere in my wardrobe. I know that was what was going through your head.
I already had a little peek.
I'm going to see.
So I already knew it was all pretty good.
Bull.
It's true.
Anyway, one more thing.
I see Riley's bed's looking good.
That's not Riley's bed.
Oh, Riley's.
This is Riley's bed.
Right, okay.
That's actually stuff that we had delivered. It's half of that's actually mail that we've had to go through, and Tim's decided to. I don't know what Tim's thinking. He's thinking she's far from a party animal right now. I've got to go back out. What are you doing? You're in my way. Back up. So people were also questioning undies, right? So I thought we don't really want to show mine or Tim's undies, but Riley's is okay. Yeah. This is actually really cool because this has actually saved a lot of space as well. So it's the same concept, right? So it's kind of like the rule of thirds, I reckon. So you're just going to go into the middle, and then same concept. Just bring this down about that much, so it gives you enough room to tuck the bottom into the actual elastic of the pants. And then you've got your undies. So Tim's just been, I don't know, Tim's like lost it. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure that covers everything that everyone was asking. And yes, 100%, this is probably how I'm going to be doing wardrobes for a very, very long time. I think even if I was in a house, I would still probably go this concept with the kids' drawers.
We are in a house, baby.
This is a caravan.
House
it's our
on
home.
wheels.
It's not a house, it's our home.
Well, that's
a
true.
house that's structured to the ground. Okay. But thanks for trying to correct me on that one.
Okay.
Anyway, because Tim keeps interrupting me because he's in such a hurry. I think that's everything. Anyway.
All right.
So, any other things or any items that you desperately need me to show
Socks.
you? I can do. Oh, you want to see socks?
Hurry up.
Okay. Look how neat they are. I don't even want to undo it. Anyway, come over here.
We got these really cool stickers from Ram.
You are
Ram eats
so
everything else.
We're folding socks, but he's going to give me a Ram sticker to hold up.
Eats everything else for breakfast.
We're trying to figure out where to stick it on the back of the car. There's nowhere it actually fits nicely.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, this is how you fold it. No, I'm joking.
All right, come on.
So socks. I think I haven't folded these for a bit. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Lay them flat. I remember you bring out the heel so it runs flat like that, and then you just pretty much cross them over each other. And you're folding it in, fold it in. If you want to, you can also do this as well on both of them, but I don't. I just fold one over, spinning it around. So I'll start again.
Looks like a lot of work.
No, so this is literally the socks. So they go cross each other, fold it in, fold this end in, tuck it in, and then you have your socks and they don't get lost and pulled apart, and it's again flat and it's easy to store.
Impressive.
I know.
Most impressive.
Oh, God, my life is always a Star Wars something in every day of our life. Anyway.
All right, my dear. Well, look, time to go.
What's coming up?
We're leaving.
No, on the video.
Oh, that was
Today. What's coming on the video
no.
today?
I'm doing that like I'm putting this bit after.
Okay.
Yeah, so they would have already seen it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. All right, my dear. So
I don't know what's going on.
are we ready to go? We are.
are.
I reckon we'll be out of here in what, 4 days? Yep.
I'm just going to say we'll be ready when we're ready, and it could be sooner than 4 days.
Oh,
or
that'd
it
be
could
good.
In 4 days.
Yeah.
So
Well.
I just really want to get down to Byron because it's one of those places I think we've wanted to go to.
Yeah, and we need to get somewhere where it's a bit cooler as well. I'm getting a bit over this heat this summer.
I never thought I would say this, but I'm actually looking forward to the cold.
Yeah,
I've never said that in my life. So that may only last a week.
that's true.
But we've got a diesel heater hopefully that's going to just
Yeah.
fix that problem. So anyway,
All right, mate.
there's the folding, done and dusted. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Anything you need to know, just yell out again.
Yep.
Send us a comment.
And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.